If you're dealing with a narcissist, the first thing you need to understand is that they're not engaging with you in the same way you're engaging with them. You're operating under the assumption that relationships are built on mutual respect, reciprocity, and shared understanding. That's the framework you bring to the table because it's the framework that allows for meaningful human connection. But the narcissist doesn't see it that way. Their game is entirely different. They are not interested in mutuality, they are interested in power. A narcissist's primary goal in any interaction is to secure control, attention, and validation on their terms. If that means distorting reality, then so be it. If it means gaslighting you into questioning your own perceptions, they'll do it without hesitation. If it means undermining your confidence so that you become more pliable, more easily manipulated, then that's exactly what they'll pursue, and they won't feel guilty about it. That's what makes them dangerous. Now, some people make the mistake of thinking that if they just show enough kindness, if they're patient enough, if they explain things clearly enough, the narcissist will eventually come around, but that's an illusion. A narcissist does not learn through reasoned discussion or moral appeals. They learn through consequences. And if you refuse to recognize this fundamental truth, you are setting yourself up for endless frustration, self-doubt, and emotional exhaustion. So, what does recognizing their tactics actually look like in practice? First, it means paying attention to patterns rather than words. Narcissists are experts at saying exactly what you want to hear. They'll promise change, they'll feign remorse, they'll even play the victim to keep you entangled in their web. But the real question is, what do their actions consistently demonstrate? If there is a pattern of deception, manipulation, or disrespect, then that is the truth of the situation, regardless of what they say. Second, you must understand that narcissists deploy specific psychological tactics to maintain their dominance. One of the most insidious is gaslighting, making you doubt your own reality. They'll deny things they've said even when you have evidence. They'll rewrite history, subtly shifting the narrative until you find yourself apologizing for something you didn't even do. The more you engage in these arguments, the more control they gain, because the very act of defending yourself places you in a subordinate position. You are reacting to them, which means they are dictating the terms of the conversation. Another common tactic is intermittent reinforcement, alternating between affection and cruelty in unpredictable cycles. This is powerful because it mirrors the psychological mechanism behind addiction. If someone is consistently cruel, you will eventually detach, but if they occasionally throw in moments of kindness, your mind starts chasing the reward, hoping that if you just do the right thing, you'll get more of the good and less of the bad. This creates a toxic dependency where you stay in the relationship not because it's fulfilling, but because you're trying to get back to those fleeting moments of warmth that were, in reality, just another tool of manipulation. And then there's projection. The narcissist will accuse you of the very things they are guilty of. If they're dishonest, they'll call you a liar. If they're emotionally unstable, they'll claim you're the one being irrational. This serves two purposes. First, it deflects attention away from their own behavior, and second, it keeps you so busy defending yourself that you don't have time to recognize what's really happening. Recognizing these tactics is not about becoming cynical or paranoid. It's about clarity. It's about stripping away the illusions and seeing things for what they are. Because once you see the game, you stop playing it. And when you stop playing, the narcissist loses their power over you. So if you want to stop being controlled, stop being manipulated, stop being drained, step one is simple. See the narcissist for who they truly are, not who you wish they were. Because reality, as brutal as it sometimes is, will always serve you better than a comforting lie.